Travel has never been more popular, and scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, or Pinterest can easily ignite the urge to explore new places. It often feels like everyone is constantly off on an adventure, but social media only highlights the best parts. If you're eager to travel but concerned about expenses, you're not alone. Trips can be costly, and I'm often surprised by how much my friends spend compared to me. Many pay nearly 3 times as much for similar experiences. Over time, I've realized that a lot of people simply don't know the tricks for traveling on a budget. This guide should help you see the world without overspending. I wouldn't consider myself an extreme budget traveler, but I always look for ways to keep my trips affordable. Here's how to cut costs while still ensuring a comfortable and enjoyable journey, and how you can do the same. Find affordable flights. One of the easiest ways to save money on travel is by securing cheaper flights. The best part? You don't have to compromise on quality. You just pay less for the same experience. Here's my method for finding great airfare deals. Use Skyscanner for flight comparisons. Skyscanner is my favorite tool for finding flights. It's an excellent resource for 2 key reasons. First, it includes budget airlines that many mainstream search engines overlook. This is especially useful when traveling in regions where you may not be familiar with low-cost carriers. Second, the Everywhere feature is fantastic for flexible travelers. If I don't have a specific destination in mind, I simply enter my departure city, select Everywhere as my destination, and check out the cheapest options. Searching by whole month instead of fixed dates also helps me find the lowest fares. Skyscanner then ranks destinations from least to most expensive, making it easy to choose an affordable getaway. Save on accommodation. Even with a low-cost flight, lodging can be one of the biggest expenses. Personally, I prefer not to overspend on hotels, especially since I spend most of my time out exploring. I just need a clean, safe, and well-located place to sleep without paying a fortune. Luckily, there are plenty of ways to save on accommodations. Book through Airbnb. If you haven't tried Airbnb yet, it's worth checking out. The platform allows you to book a variety of vacation rentals, from apartments and houses to unique stays like tree houses. Airbnb has even expanded to include local experiences. It's particularly budget-friendly for groups, as you book directly from property owners rather than pricey hotel chains. Additionally, many Airbnbs are located in residential neighborhoods, providing a more authentic experience while still being close to main attractions. Choose a destination that fits your budget. One of the best ways to make travel affordable is by picking a location where your money goes further. Selecting a destination with a lower cost of living can greatly reduce expenses on lodging, food, transportation, and activities. Visit countries that offer more for less. Some destinations are naturally cheaper than others. Opting for places where the currency is weaker, such as certain non-Eurozone European nations, or regions like Southeast Asia or South America, can significantly cut costs. These areas offer fantastic experiences at a fraction of the price compared to Western Europe or North America. From budget-friendly dining to affordable accommodations, your money will stretch much further. Travel during off-peak or shoulder seasons. If you're set on visiting a more expensive location, consider going during the off-season or shoulder season. Avoiding peak travel months can lead to substantial savings. For instance, when you visit Iceland in winter, you can save $100 per day on a camper van rental compared to peak season. Over a week, that alone added up to several $100s in savings. Flights are also far cheaper since you travel in the colder months. While some places, like Mediterranean islands, aren't ideal in the off-season due to weather, traveling during the shoulder season can be a great compromise. Visiting just before or after peak months means enjoying mild weather, fewer crowds, and lower prices. If you travel to Croatia in May, some entrance fees are half of what they would have been in July or August. Plus, the reduced crowds made for a much more relaxed experience. Avoid unnecessary foreign transaction fees. It's surprising how many travelers overlook this simple way to save. Many credit cards charge a 3% fee on foreign purchases, while debit card withdrawals from ATMs often include a $5 fee, plus the same 3% surcharge. These small fees add up quickly. Use a no-fee travel credit card. If you're planning a trip longer than a week, consider applying for a travel rewards credit card that doesn't charge foreign transaction fees. Many of these cards also offer extra perks like travel insurance, rental car coverage, and airport lounge access, making them a great option for frequent travelers. Build a travel fund before your trip. Even with budget-friendly travel strategies, you'll still need some money set aside. The best way to make sure you can afford your adventure is to start saving in advance. Here's how you can do it without feeling financially strained. Start saving early. One of the easiest ways to save for travel is to make small financial adjustments over time so you hardly notice the difference. Cutting back $60 per month on coffee and $150 on dining out can add up to $1,260 in just 6 months. That's enough for a few weeks of backpacking through Europe. The earlier you start setting money aside, the easier it will be to fund your dream trip. Open a dedicated travel savings account. A smart way to save consistently is by opening a separate savings account just for travel. Set up automatic transfers each month so your fund grows steadily. Some banks even offer high-yield savings accounts, allowing you to earn interest while you save. By applying these budget travel strategies, you'll be able to visit more places without breaking the bank. Travel doesn't have to be expensive, it just requires smart planning and mindful spending to make the most of your money.